This Australian anime tattoo artist has gained over 40,000 followers in the past 30 days alone. And I want to do a deep analysis breakdown on what I think she's doing to have gotten so much exposure and attention just in these past 30 days. If you don't know me yet, my name is Ramses. I own animetattoos.com. We work with some of the best anime tattoo artists on the planet. And I know even for myself, gaining 40,000 followers in 30 days in this space is extremely rare. So I wanted to go through it with you and kind of see if we can peel back the layers of how she did it, what she did, and what we can take from it and implement in our own postings to hopefully have similar success. So let's get right into it. So before we even look at the account, I want to go over a few stats of hers with you. Oops, it's a her. Spoiler. So they have 4 million view videos and they only have 71 reels posted in total on their account. That means on average, 6% of their reels get 1 million views. That's crazy. And not to mention the other reels that maybe don't hit 1 million, but get hundreds of thousands. She has videos 800,000, 500,000, 300,000. She's doing it. And their latest reel has 8 million. It says 7.8, but as of now, 8 million views. Absolutely bonkers, especially for anime tattoo artists. Absolutely bonkers. And you'll see the sneaky strategy that she's using to get in front of such a big audience. It usually feels like when you post anime tattoos, you hit a certain ceiling. Even the best artists on the planet, like, you know, Mike and Serena, there usually is like a certain view cap when you're sticking to the anime tattoo niche. So you'll see the sneaky trick she uses to bypass that. So I want to play her 4 million view videos for you, and then we'll come back and reflect, okay? So with the power of editing magic, boom. Boom, and we are back. So what did you notice from watching those videos? I'll give you a few of what I took away. One, she has a very specific format in the way that she posts. So the text is in the middle explaining exactly what she's going to show you, right? It's not a big question mark like, ooh, what's the mistake? It's literally, this is what you're going to see, and you're curious to see if it's any good. That's how she pulls you in. 2, you see her in the beginning of every single video. That's her building a personal brand, right? Because there's a lot of amazing artists out there. But if you're competing on only your tattoos alone, then you're fighting up against monsters like Russell, Mike, Serena, David. Like, these people are insane. So her putting herself first, it's helping build her personal brand and her viewers, not attraction, because that's kind of sus, but her viewers' connection with her and her brand and what she does. So that's something huge, just showing up on screen, on camera. And you see, it's not even super duper elaborate. It really just is kind of B-roll of her working or having some fun, you know? 3, she has cool music. It's usually trending. The up arrow, you can see what song is trending. And then she does the transitions with the beat. So it's like boom, 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 boom. It's satisfying. It's a small thing. Most people will overlook, but it's a small thing, and it makes a huge difference in the flow of the content. But I think probably the biggest takeaway is number 4, which is she reuses the same tattoo in different contexts to bring it life again, right? So we have certain types of work that we want to attract more of, but usually we'll post it once and feel like, oh, the whole world has seen it, can't post it anymore. She is not afraid to use the same tattoo 3, 4, 5 different times to make sure that people see it. And the different context makes it still feel refreshing and new, and it makes the algorithm think that, hey, this is original new content, because technically it is. And most information and most things are consumed within the context that is presented. If Elon Musk says, this is how I would make $1 million in the next 30 days, it would be received extremely differently compared to if I said how I would make $1 million in the next 30 days. He's done it. He has the context behind it. It changes it completely. So that's something that I think that all of us can take away from this. Don't be afraid to repost and kind of weave in older content in our newer content with a different context, right? And 5, this is up there with how important it is, or what she did that I think really made her go to the next level with this, right? We usually hit that glass ceiling of anime tattoo posts. She wasn't posting for anime tattoo fans. She wasn't even just posting really for tattoo fans, right? She was posting for anime fans. And there are a lot more anime fans out there than anime tattoo fans. So what this is, so a quick breakdown. There are 5 different stages of awareness in a market, right? From I have no clue who you are to oh my OMG, take my money right now, right? Most artists, the book now, my books are open. That's talking to the people who are like already there. They don't need any convincing, but that's also the smallest percentage of the market, right? So most artists are fighting over only 3% of the market who's ready to book today. There's a whole other subsection, 97% of the market, of the people who will eventually get an anime tattoo, they're just not ready today. What she's doing is speaking to the 97% and pulling them towards her to eventually become her clients. And that is absolutely genius. You see the reach. No regular anime tattoo posts are going to get 8 million views. They're just, Instagram probably doesn't even have 8 million anime tattoo fan accounts tagged to show. But anime fans, there's a lot of anime fans out there. So what she's doing, she's penetrating the broader market and then pulling people into her world. And the cool thing is, if you're the one to pull somebody into the world, into, this space, you have additional goodwill. So once they are eventually ready to book an anime tattoo, guess who they're going to? They're probably going to go to her if she's local to them, if it makes sense. So she's literally creating clients by herself. She's not fighting over the same 3% that everybody is. And this is absolutely massive. And this is something that, me, my team, animetattoos.com, that we're focused on. We're focusing on penetrating the broader anime market and pulling people into the world. We are focused on building the pie, right? The bigger the industry get, the more money there is for everybody. So that's our main goal. And the same way you can find someone in real life who likes anime and talk them into getting an anime tattoo, that's the same thing that she's doing with the reels, except she's doing it at scale, because content is non-linear. You make one thing and you can have millions of people see it, which is an absolute game changer. So if you've probably met somebody anime, you're like, hey, I'm an anime tattoo artist, like, dude, you should definitely, and the conversation flows, and they didn't even know, like, whoa, that's so cool, and maybe they become a client. This is what she's doing at scale. All right, so what are the key takeaways? I can't tell you exactly what to do. I can only tell you what I see working, what's working for my clients, and what I'm doing personally to build, the presence, my personal brand, animetattoos.com and everything. I think something that's really important, find a posting style that works for you and stick to it, right? Because I could tell you, yeah, post every single day like I do, but that might not be sustainable for you. So it's better to do something consistently for a year than to spam something for 3 weeks and give up, right? And consistency really is key, because most people quit before they even get to see if something works or not. I was having a conversation with an artist in DMs yesterday. He's trying a different content style, and he was like, I can't wait to post it tomorrow. Hopefully it does well. I was like, wait, we have to kind of reframe this, because no matter what, relying on the outcome of this one post does not serve you in the slightest bit. You have two things that can happen. One, it goes mega viral, and now you're trying to live up to this mega viral piece of content. And now anytime it doesn't go mega viral, you're going to feel like shit, right? Or it's going to tank and you're going to feel defeated and you're not going to do it anymore, and you're just going to quit. Right? Neither of those serve you in the slightest bit. So let's focus on consistency. I told them, hey, post consistent, find your cadence that works for you, your posting schedule, and stick to it 6 months, and then we can come back and see how it served you. An example, Shady Cook, she posts every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Shout out Sour Fangs Tattoos. She's out in the Netherlands. She's the one who pointed that out to me. She has a posting cadence. She sticks to it, and she's absolutely crushing it. Number 2, have a consistent branding. Like, let people get used to you, your style, what you're about, what type of work that you like to do, what type of work that you consistently are putting out, and build up that personal brand. Let people get comfortable with you, and they will come to you for you, and not just because you're the cheapest option, you're convenient. You will drive traffic that really messes with you, and they will give you that creative freedom that you want. And 3, reuse your tattoos. Like, for real, reuse your content. It's there for a reason. As long as you give it different context, your Instagram thinks it's a new post. I think we really have a huge opportunity to infuse old with the new and create something even better. If we know something worked in the past, if we know a tattoo did exceptionally well for us, for whatever our account is. Let's say we're used to getting 100 likes. Let's say this Toji tattoo gets 300, 400 likes instead of 100. Why don't we just infuse it? Instead of just being a Toji tattoo, we infuse it into a JJK reel or a favorite villains post, whatever the case may be. Infuse what's working into something new to give it that extra life, that extra boost, and make sure it's what you want to do more of, because people will consistently be seeing it. And number 4, make stuff that appeals to the broader market. There's just a lot more anime fans than anime tattoo fans, and if you're reaching anime fans and you can pull them into your world, into your following, you're going to have clients who you don't have to fight these monsters out here to get. You're not competing with everybody else saying, my books are open, read my story highlights for how to book. If you think about it, somebody who's not in the anime tattoo space, somebody who doesn't have a tattoo yet, they're just not in tune with it. Maybe they have tattoos, but it was like on a whim, and they just, got it. They just walked in. They don't know what my books are open means. They don't understand. They don't know why your bio says deposit required. It doesn't make any sense. So making content or making things for the broader market, maybe educating them, showing them cool stuff, bringing them into your world, I think will serve all of us better, right? I'm guilty of it too. I get into the weeds and then I have to pull myself back out. Like, wait, they have no clue what I'm talking about. An example, I build funnels, right, for anime tattoo artists. It's literally prints you appointments, but most tattoo artists don't know what the hell a funnel is. So I just say website. Everybody knows what a website is, but what we actually build is a funnel. So that's just an example. So what can you do with all of this information that we've talked about today? 1, decide on a consistent posting style. What worked for you in the past, right? And how can we duplicate it over and over and over again to get even more exposure? Number 2, reuse your tattoos. I'm not going to harp on it, but use the stuff that you've done in the past that has gotten a good reception and infuse it into new content. And 3, go to the part of the market that other artists aren't going to by talking to the broader market. If you want to get into more fine line anime tattoo, just go into that space, go into the anime space and just show what's possible, because people don't know what they don't know. A lot of people don't even know anime tattoos exist, or they have an idea of what anime tattoos look like in their head, and it's probably extremely cringy, extremely bad. They've probably seen like one of those memes of like a derpy Pikachu, or like, wow, that's the entire anime tattoo scene, and they have no clue what's out there. So I hope this video served you well. If you're an anime tattoo artist and you're one of the best and you want to take it to the next level, I have a link in the description. It's a free training on how you can get booked out, even with a small social media presence, how you can get booked out in as little to 6 to 12 months. Check it out, and I'll see you soon. Peace.